push it a little tighter there, lad, yeah, and hold your infinite country higher there, yeah. Brilliant.
Privileged to be here this afternoon at Punchestown for the launch of our exciting new initiative, which is so important to really growing the industry and growing our tourism sector. That's one of the things we've been really working hard on since my appointment, and getting tourism into the heart of the enterprise brief is bringing commercial acumen, key performance indicators into the heart of tourism policy, which will really complement the authenticity that you really get from the experience in Ireland. It was fine, I said, Punchestown has great memories for me. Many is the time I've been here. I remember the very first time I was in Punchestown, I think it was back in about 1995 or 96 if I'm not wrong, and a Mullingar horse won the very first race. I see Ian O'Brien there in front of me. Isterbrak was the casualty that day. Noble Time won a maiden hurdle here back, but Christy May, who owns the infamous Greville Arms of Mullingar, people will be very much familiar with it on that day. And it was one of those days where Imperial Call fell at the same day. So I hope we don't have any of that today. We see exciting days racing and people really enjoy the experience. It is a special one, it's one to be treasured, and it's one that we as a government are so committed, working with Minister Heydon, supporting right into the future.
Because in all of my time dealing with people who are into racing and breeding, I've never met anybody half into horses. If you're into it, you're into it in a big way. And if you're a fan, to get the opportunity to go in to Heydon and Anne-Marie O'Brien's yard, to go in with Johnny Murta and have him tell you stories, to have Jessica Harrington and Emma here at times, and to have that experience behind the scenes. You know, to stand on the gallops on the Curragh on an early morning with the mist rising and this horse coming up the gallops at 7 o'clock in the morning, that is hairs on the back of the neck stuff if you're anyway into horses at all. And Horse Country gives us that opportunity to market this. And what can those people then tell afterwards about Ireland, about tourism, and about the knock-on impact in our counties? When you think of Horse Country, when you think of the tourism, when you think of the international brand, when we're abroad on trade missions, myself and Peter, people think of us as Green Ireland with a horse, a land of a horse where we're passionate about our animals and passionate about delivering that. Those people think we Kildare and think of Tipperary, and we are packaging this in a way that is so exciting. So for the likes of Dave Mungy here as chairman of Punchestown, but also chairman of Kildare, to assist in those efforts that everybody is making to promote our counties, and the likes of what Cashel Palace are doing and others. You know, everyone puts their best foot forward to sell Ireland in the best way possible, and that's what this initiative is doing. We also in the sector have ITM, Irish Thoroughbred Marketing, Charles O'Neill, and all the great work we do in terms of that connection with those people to make sure the next big investment they're going to make in horses is here and is there. But tourism is another part of that, is another critical component, and it's an absolute key part of what we do. So to call to Laura and to all of the team, very well done. To Fáilte Ireland for your commitment here, I think you're back in the winner.